Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Reality Buzz TV. Listen, you guys. So I came across this article on the magazine Drum. I don't know. Do you guys still read Drum? Do you still read Drum? Because it still exists, okay? And I read it when I come across it. Anyway, you guys, MaKhumalo is on this article. You guys, she spoke to a Drum about the current season of Utano Nesembo, which is season 7, how it's going. She's saying in this article that marriage is not everything. When you think about them Telugu wives, you would think that they would say marriage is everything because that's all that they talk about. Them being married to Babum Selegu and them being sister wives, and also on the other shows that they've done, all of the shows are all about marriage. So you would think that in their lives, marriage is one very important thing. But she's saying that marriage is not everything. She's talking to drama about marriage, life, opportunities, and Utaronis Tembo. Okay. She might not have wanted to be a polygamous marriage in her life initially, but she has gracefully made the most of it. Listen, you guys, I think she has said that on the show. It's not like it's something that she sought out, but once Umselegu introduced it to her, I think it was appealing enough for her to say yes. When she was brought into the Selegu family, she became third in line for them Selegu's love. As hard as it may have been, she previously shared that her husband, Musam Selegu, made a decision a lot more easier. Okay, Tobile Kumalom Selegu said Musa's loving nature and honesty made it all easier. Throughout the 6 seasons of Futan and Assemble, she showed up to the occasion despite being in the public eye with all the challenges life has thrown her way. And we all know, you guys, when it comes to MaKhumalo, her biggest challenge in the marriage has been her not being able to have children. Okay. When everything started, I've always been a people's person. I like socializing. So I've never had a problem with knowing people and being known like that. I grew up in a big family, so I'm used to a lot of people. So sharing my life in a public platform wasn't a big deal, you guys. Even though Kumara is very social, okay, and she always seemed like she's comfortable around people and she can speak up for herself. That wasn't really the Makumalo that we saw on Real Housewives of Durban. That thing always confuses me, you guys, as to how Uma Kumalo was so different on that show and how uncomfortable she just always seemed on that show when I thought that she was going to do okay with it. Okay. Ever since the show started in 2017, she has grown in her work, capitalizing on the public platform. I've always said, you guys, that one person on Utano Nesembo that has used the platform the most is Umakumalo and Umseleko. Helping people, especially with social ills and relationships being public, was always part of the deal. If you remember, I was on radio for a very long time before I was on television. I was working and specializing in assisting relationships and community building. When the opportunity to be on TV came, I knew it was going to be or create a bigger platform for me to continue helping people with what I'm passionate about. If anything, she wanted to reach more people using the show's platform. As interest in her life story grew, so did her desire to impact people's lives. With the struggles and problems that I face in my life, as shown on the show, I don't mind my struggles being shown, and at the same time, trying to help people with breakups and divorce. The biggest challenge most people got to know Tobile is her challenge. Got to know about Tobile is her challenge with falling pregnant. Not even this has kept her down, as she still mothers the children in the Mselego family like they are her own. At the moment, she believes that it's all working out well, as she's been invited to motivate and deliver keynote addresses at events and aim to empower and uplift communities. My story talks about a girl from a rural area, from the farm, from a disadvantaged background. My story starts there and basically speaks to the fact that you can actually make it in life as long as there's something pushing you from behind. The story gets to highlight the marriage. gets to highlight that marriage is not everything, and that being a married shouldn't take away your individuality. You can be married, but don't forget that you are also who you are yourself before being a wife. Okay, I totally agree with that, you guys. You should also have your own dreams and aspirations away from just the marriage as an individual, especially in the setup that they have. Bona. In season 7 of the show, which is currently airing, MaKhumalo has shared that it is going to go down. Okay, this is what she says. Although she's unable to share more details, she says there is a queen on the floor. One of the wives might be about to fall. What does that mean, guys? Okay, there's a queen on the floor. One of the wives might be about to fall. I think everyone is open enough to speak their truth without sugarcoating it. We are at the level now where we are comfortable with our reality and our truth, says a 34-year-old MaKhumalo. Listen, you guys, I always just can't believe that MaKhumalo is like a baby. She is a baby, okay? In the previous, the one issue that remained hanging was in the previous episode, I think, in the previous season, I think that's what they mean here. In the previous season, the one issue that remained hanging was the possible fifth wife that Musa could be bringing to the family. It wasn't hanging. That issue was closed last season. Okay, Drum, were you watching the season? Speaking to Drum, Tobile says that it's not a place to speak about that, as it has everything to do with Musa and very little to do with her, as she was also brought into the family as the additional wife. I think that's a good answer. You know, that's a political answer. Anyway, you guys, that's what's going on with MaKhumalo. I'm wondering what she means by this. You know, there is a queen on the floor. One of the wives might be about to fall. Okay, who's about to fall? Listen, you guys, I just want to see Mangwabe's wedding. Okay, wedding, umembe, so whatever it is, I want to see Mangwabe having her day, because every single one of those wives have had their days. I feel like it's about time. I hope that's what she's talking about when she talks about a queen falling. Anyway, thank you so much, you guys, for watching this video. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section. Share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ngintanda kakhulu.